Breaking today. Princess Léonor arrives in Denmark, royal fans react from Spain. It's the royal moment that's set Europe ablaze with excitement. This morning, Princess Léonor of Spain, heir to the Spanish throne, landed in Denmark for what many are calling her most anticipated royal appearance yet. Cameras flashed, fans screamed, and social media erupted the moment she stepped off the plane in Copenhagen, radiating confidence and grace. But behind the excitement lies a deeper story, one filled with diplomacy, speculation, and perhaps even young love. A royal arrival that turned heads. At precisely 10:42 a.m. local time, the Spanish Air Force jet touched down at Copenhagen airport. Emerging in a chic navy coat, perfectly tailored trousers, and her signature understated elegance, Princess Léonor looked every inch the future queen. But it wasn't just her polished style that captivated fans, it was the destination. Denmark, a country that, for months, has been linked to the Spanish royal in whispers of friendship, and perhaps something more, with Denmark's Prince Christian. The young heir to the Danish throne, recently celebrating his 20th birthday, has been the subject of increasing attention after the two were spotted together at several European royal events earlier this year. Within minutes of Léonor's arrival, the hashtag Leonor in Denmark began trending across Spain, with royal watchers eagerly dissecting every frame of her landing. Was this a diplomatic visit? Or something more personal? Spain reacts. From Madrid to Majorca. The reaction in Spain was immediate and passionate. Royal enthusiasts gathered outside the royal palace in Madrid, waving Spanish flags and cheering at the news of their princess's journey. Social media platforms were flooded with messages of pride and curiosity. "Our future queen is making us proud," wrote one fan on X, formerly Twitter. "She's showing Europe that Spain's next generation of royalty is strong, elegant, and respected." Others were more intrigued by the timing of the trip. Léonor, who recently completed her first official solo engagements after turning 18, is in a period of growing public responsibility. Her visit to Denmark comes just weeks before the Spanish royal family is expected to mark King Felipe VI's 10th anniversary on the throne, a symbolic milestone for the monarchy. For some, this visit represents a new chapter. For others, it fuels the long-running rumors that Léonor and Christian share more than just royal friendship. The Danish connection, more than diplomacy. Inside Denmark, excitement reached similar heights. The Danish press has been following Princess Léonor's every move, noting her poised arrival and speculating on whether she will spend time privately with the Danish royal family, especially Prince Christian. According to Danish outlet Bild Bladet, palace sources confirmed that Léonor's visit includes both cultural and private engagements. While the official itinerary mentions meetings at Amalienborg Palace and a visit to an educational institution in Copenhagen, insiders suggest there may also be informal gatherings between the young royals. Royal commentators note that Princess Léonor and Prince Christian share much in common. Both are heirs to European thrones, both are navigating the pressures of public life at a young age, and both have become symbols of modern royalty, educated, responsible, yet relatable. They represent the future of Europe's monarchies, says royal analyst Ingrid Keller. Léonor's visit isn't just about diplomacy, it's about connection. These are the faces of a new generation of royals who understand each other in ways few others can. What Léonor's visit means for Spain and Denmark. Officially, the visit focuses on strengthening cultural ties between the Spanish and Danish monarchies. Spain and Denmark share centuries of royal interconnection, from alliances in the 18th century to modern-day collaborations in education and sustainability. But beyond the formalities, royal watchers sense something more symbolic. Léonor's arrival in Denmark marks her first solo international visit as Princess of Asturias, an enormous step for an heir apparent. It shows she is stepping into her royal role with independence, confidence, and vision. Meanwhile, Prince Christian, who recently began taking on more official duties following his 18th birthday, has been hailed as a responsible and charming young royal. His presence alongside Léonor, should the two appear publicly together during this visit, would undoubtedly send waves through the royal world. Fans are reading between the lines. In Madrid, fans have been glued to live streams and social media updates. Many couldn't help but note Léonor's bright smile when asked by reporters about Denmark. "It's wonderful to be here," she said simply, before being whisked away by her security detail. "That smile says it all," commented one royal fan on Instagram. "She's glowing." Others pointed out the small but noticeable jewelry detail. A delicate gold bracelet Léonor was seen wearing, identical to one Prince Christian was photographed with during his recent outing in Copenhagen. Whether coincidence or something more meaningful, it was enough to send fans into a frenzy. TikTok users compiled side-by-side clips of the two young royals, calling them the European William and Kate. Within hours, romantic fan edits of Leonor and Christian had already amassed hundreds of thousands of views. The media storm, what the press is saying. Spanish media outlets like Hola and Vanitatis have covered the visit extensively, focusing on Leonor's impeccable style and composure. Danish newspapers, meanwhile, emphasize the historic nature of the meeting between two heirs apparent. A columnist for El Mundo wrote, Leonor's presence in Denmark signals not only the strengthening of royal ties but also the evolution of Spain's monarchy under a new generation, one defined by intelligence, diplomacy, and heart. Meanwhile, BT Denmark ran the headline, Princess Léonor and Prince Christian, Europe's most talked about heirs finally reunite. It's clear the media on both sides of the continent are captivated, not just by the politics, but by the undeniable charm of this young royal duo. Behind palace doors, what's next? While the Spanish royal household has maintained silence on the details of Leonor's schedule, sources close to the palace suggest that she will attend a private dinner hosted by Queen Margrethe II, along with members of the Danish royal family. Prince Christian is expected to be present. If true, it would mark the first official dinner between the two future monarchs, an event sure to make headlines across Europe. There is also speculation that Leonor might visit the prestigious Herlufsholm school, where Christian once studied, as part of her educational and cultural itinerary. The symbolism of that visit, given their shared focus on youth education and royal duty, would not go unnoticed. A defining moment for a future queen. For Princess Léonor, this visit is about more than just headlines. It's a defining step in her journey from royal teenager to confident leader. Since beginning her military training earlier this year, she has earned admiration for her discipline and maturity. Her appearance in Denmark reinforces her image as a modern royal ready to represent Spain on the global stage. But even as she fulfills her duty, the world can't help but wonder about the personal story unfolding behind the official smiles. Whether Leonor and Christian's connection is simply friendship or the spark of a royal romance, one thing is certain, their paths are destined to cross again and again in the years to come. The world watches. As night falls over Copenhagen, the buzz shows no sign of fading. Spanish fans continue to refresh social media for updates, Danish reporters camp outside the palace, and Europe's royal watchers hold their breath. Princess Leonor's arrival in Denmark is more than a diplomatic event, it's a glimpse into the next chapter of Europe's royal history. And as the world watches these two young heirs, poised, proud, and full of potential, one can't help but feel that history is quietly being written. One thing is clear, Princess Leonor's visit has not only united Spain and Denmark in excitement, it has reignited Europe's fascination with royalty, love, and the future of the crown.